So if you've been coming to the island of Kauai since the 1970s, you've probably heard of this place, or have a buddy that's worked at this place, or know people that are huge fans of this place. I mean, it's literally an institution on the island. Now, it's changed hands quite a few times, and the current owners have worked here since '95, bought it in 2007. This is the Hanalei Dolphin.
Cajun ahi up with a vegetable kebab.
The dolphin is a local favorite.
Filet, crab legs.
We've celebrated everything in here since we were kids.
Best fresh fish in Hawaii.
And owners Douglas and Beatrice Allen are tripling down when it comes to that straight off the hook catch.
Certain sections of the restaurant never changed. And we added a sushi bar, and we also have our fish market.
And Chef Nephi Takanaka's cooking up what they're reeling in.
Teriyaki ahi grilled with rice.
You should definitely try the teriyaki tuna. It's a house specialty.
They prepare it pink inside, not all the way cooked through.
Just the right amount of teriyaki sauce so you don't lose the flavor of the fish.
All right, Chef, I want to know about the recipe that everybody that has been through this restaurant tells me about this teriyaki sauce.
Yeah, let's do it. Add some oil, a bit of garlic.
A lot of bit of garlic. And this has been the same recipe from when it started that you've learned.
Absolutely, yes,
Got it.
since 1970. Add in the cherry wine, water,
Soy sauce?
soy sauce, yeah.
You don't want to get those water pitchers mixed up when we're serving the table.
White sugar,
Brown sugar,
white pepper, ginger,
lots of ginger.
and some green onions.
And how long is this going to cook down for, Chef?
30 minutes.
So we're taking the sushi-grade ahi that we use on the sushi line.
Correct.
And we're going to make this for the teriyaki ahi.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Cut it into about a half-pound portion.
How long is it going to go in the marinade?
6 hours.
I'll have more of that. So you don't want to have too much marinade on it to where you lose the flavor of the tuna,
Yes,
but enough that it works with it.
absolutely. Onto the grill. Medium rare.
That's as simple and as clean as it comes. Lemon in.
It's a drawn butter. It's salted.
What I'm talking about right there. I don't get any teriyaki sauce on the side.
Oh, no.
You're killing me, Smalls.
It's straight with the drawn butter.
When I got into this, it is perfectly seared. It is literally cold in the center. Exactly how I like it. A little bit of rice to it. And the butter has that little kick of salt.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
A little bit of the fat. That is the way to have it right there, my friend. You weren't lying on that one. I wouldn't have done it.
Glad you like it.
Here's the thing that I'm happiest about. You didn't take that delicious piece of ahi and hammer the marinade all the way through it. Without question, you really get to taste the fish. I can see why this has been on the menu that long. Well done.
Thank you so much.
You know in the movie Forrest Gump, when Bubba talks about shrimp and all the ways you can have it, that's kind of how I feel about poke. I mean, you know, you're talking about the cut-up fish that's seasoned so many different ways. I mean, you can have taco poke, that's octopus, ahi poke, shrimp poke. I mean, the list just goes on. And it's not just about the variations, it's about the freshness. That's why I'm here in Kaneohe, about 11 miles from Honolulu. This is Fresh Catch. There's smiles all around for the 30 different pokés coming out of the kitchen, including one
Some ahi limo,
made with a fish so big, it's gotta have its own theme music. Holy tuna!
This is a big ahi tuna.
Look at this thing.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this pectoral fin over here. We're just gonna cut right there and I give it one hiya.
Hey, it's a hat.
We'll take the knife right down the center.
Look at that.
There you go, that's your basic ahi fillet.
Now, what are we gonna do with this?
We're gonna cut it up and make some poke with it, or ahi limo poke.
What does poke
Poke
translate?
is cut up small cuts.
Small cuts?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we got it chopped up. What is this freaky?
That's our
little thing?
kukui nut.
So what nut?
Kukui nut. Kukui nut is our Hawaii's state tree. After you roast it, it kind of looks like this, a little burn on the outside.
Okay.
What we're gonna do is we're just gonna, you just put a rag over it, right back over a cleaver. Gonna smash it up, and then you just dig out all the meat inside of it, and that's your kukui nut. You don't eat too much of it. It's kind of like a Hawaiian laxative. Now I tell you, huh?
Awesome!
We usually give it a little rough chop course.
All right, so we got the crazy nut.
All right, we got our crazy nut, so now we got our ahi cubes in a bowl. We're gonna season it with some Hawaiian sea salt.
Okay.
Then we got our kukui nut, some Hawaiian chili flakes. It's always good to put your dry ingredients first when you mix it, because if you start putting your wet ingredients, the thing will get stuck. So we're gonna give it a couple good mixes up over here. You don't really wanna over mix it.
Don't want to break the fish up.
Nope. We got our Hawaiian chili pepper water.
Okay.
It's just Hawaiian chili peppers, some Hawaiian salt, and water. Sesame oil, a couple mixes. Green onion. We got some white onion, or limu, or seaweed. So let's give it a fine chop. Put it in our mixing bowl. Give it a couple good mixes again. And there we go. We got our basic ahi limu right there.
I could sit here and eat this by the bucketful. It's tender, it's fresh. All the ingredients go together well. It's so balanced, it's so delicate, so flavorful. You just get the real deal in this, man. I got a lot of poke on this island as well. That's legit.
Thank you very much, my man.
You guys are the bomb. Nothing better than cruising around the island of Kauai with my right-hand man, Hunter. Hunter, what are we hungry for?
Poke.
Exactly.
Now, Dad, how do you find the best poke? You know, what do you look for?
Well, I mean, there's places all over, but I gotta tell you, you talk to the locals, you look around, and when you pull into a parking lot and you see a line like that, you gotta check it out. This is Hanalei Poke.
We got a spicy village.
It's just such a wonderful taste experience. I'll drive halfway across the island to have it.
We got a local boy.
So there's awesome poke places everywhere. What do you think sets it apart?
The fresh ingredients.
Like really fresh. Because Jeremy Burwell's personal fish guy is Jeremy Burwell.
I started selling fish to like little restaurants.
And then decided to keep his catch for his own spot. Why does everybody flock to the little truck?
The quality of our fish. We go the extra mile the way we cut it. Very small pieces. That way no one ever gets that like big old chewy sinew ahi piece.
This to me is probably one of the most important things you can learn. Can you teach Hunter?
Sure. These are koshibis. It's a small ahi. Start at the head.
That's a fin.
Tail, fin, whatever.
Yeah, you
wing.
do. This meat comes all the way to here.
Did you call it a wing?
Oh, you make it look so easy. Is that all right?
God, I'm all nervous, like he's playing Little League or something, like swing the bat.
It's like operation.
Now we're gonna turn it around for you. Now you're like lifting. Just like that, right in the ice.
Put that in the back of the car. Cube all this, and now we start to build the bowl.
Yeah.
And he's mixing things up with what he's mixing in.
Kealia Plate with sushi rice.
Kealia bowl is great because it's got some fruit in there and the nuts as well.
It brings in a new flair that just makes it really amazing.
Okay, let's see it.
This is how we make our sushi rice. First, we wet our hangari so the rice doesn't stick to it.
Nice big hungary you got here. When you're making sushi rice, this makes all the difference in the world. To get that rice right, absorbing the moisture.
Yep.
Okay, so the rice is cooked inside this rice bag.
Sugar.
Rice wine vinegar.
Pour it over the rice. Just folding it in there.
Excellent.
All right, we're gonna do the kealia. Fresh ahi, fresh ono. Green onion, fresh limu right here.
Seaweed.
We'll throw a little bit of red onion. Mango, watermelon, beautiful local avocados.
You got fresh everything, man.
Fresh mint, basil, cilantro grown on site right over here in the garden. Macadamia nuts, just a little bit of inamona.
Inamona. What is inamona?
It's a roasted kukui nut and some red pepper. And this is our sesame oil sriracha mix. That looks good. Finishing touch, our chili pepper shoyu, Kealia Plate.
Where's your plate?
Taking my lines? I've tried all kinds of flavors I've never had in a poke bowl. The mint, the watermelon.
That watermelon is so good in there. That is so refreshing.
Really nice. The kukui with the mint, game changer. You've got creamy, spicy, salty, nutty, crunchy.
The macadamia nut, and it makes the salad even better.
It really does.
It does.
That's ono-licious right there.
That is
Yeah.
delicious.
So we're here on a family vacay in Maui, and I'm doing what I always do. That's cruise around and look for awesome Triple D joints. So I'm here in Lahaina in a strip mall, here to check out a joint called Joey's something. And what do you think they serve? No, they're not serving cheesesteaks and not hot dogs, not burgers. No, it's not an all-American diner with that name. Nope, it's Filipino-Asian fusion. I didn't see that one coming. This is Joey's Kitchen.
I was born in the Philippines. I came here in 1983. My grandfather came in 1907 to be a barefoot field worker.
Doing sugar canes and pineapples?
Sugar cane.
That's some hard work.
Here's your garlic shrimp.
I love the garlic shrimp. It's a really unique flavor. I haven't had it anywhere else.
And it's served up with one of my personal favorites.
Green papaya, it's a sweet, sour crunch. It's a great salad.
You know what time it is? Flavor time. So what is this dish called?
Garlic Hawaii shrimp. And we're gonna make a calamansi fish sauce. This is our calamansi, a cross between orange and lime. A little tart, you know.
Little tart.
Calamansi,
Balm vinegar,
sweet chili sauce,
fish sauce,
cilantro, garlic, a little bit of salt, and sugar.
And the salad consists of the julienne carrots and the green papaya? I mean, talk about great on a flip-flop, that is.
Salt it, 5 minutes.
You're always supposed to do that with green papaya?
It gets crunchier. Rinse them out, and then you put the dressing over.
Where have I been with that all year? What are we doing with the shrimp?
We're gonna saute them, add butter.
A lot of garlic. Smells delicious.
Sweet basil.
And now this great sauce that we made that we also dressed our green papaya salad with. Beautiful presentation.
Those are sea asparagus.
It's flavor time somewhere. Get a picture of that. My new holiday card. I'll try the salad first. Super crunchy. I love green papaya. That shrimp is tender and sweet. The sauce is money with the delicious little papaya salad cleanser.
You gotta eat the head.
I see you doing it.
Sure. This is how we eat it.
Well, you made that look easy.
The garlic Kauai shrimp.
The Kauai shrimp is one of my favorite dishes in Hawaii.
The papaya salad was so fresh.
It's fresh, creative. I don't think there's enough representation in Filipino food, do you?
Nope, I think we're trying to develop all that.
I don't think you're trying, Chef. I think you have developed. Well done, buddy. Thank you. So New York City's got its classic pizza joints. In Chicago, well, they got the hot dog stands. Cali got the taquerias. So it's only fitting that Hawaii would have poke places. You know, kind of like the Hawaiian soul food, the fresh cubed fish mixed with the Hawaiian salt and the seaweed. So here we are at a joint where a young local chef has taken his culinary education and experience and put his own spin on a traditional Hawaiian favorite. Welcome to Poke Stop.
What you want? Kapakahi. Kapakahi.
Poke is an old Hawaiian tradition.
Here you go.
It's basically raw fish, chopped up.
It's kind of been marinated.
Is any of the poke ever hoke?
Sweet onion ahi.
It's very Hawaiian.
Just what Hawaiian-born chef Elmer Guzman grew up loving.
Anything else?
Now he's decided to take his childhood favorite
Alrighty.
to a whole new level at his joint near Honolulu.
Here you go.
You're taking a traditional Hawaiian dish and throwing a little Asian spin to it.
Yes.
Like ahi tuna with garlic and Japanese-style soybeans. And this one, spicy Korean octopus.
Alrighty.
He's even using a fish they don't see much in this part of the Pacific.
Salmon Poke. It's delicious.
Well, let's get the poke on.
All right. So we got here a side of salmon. All we're gonna do is cut the belly out. No, we're gonna fillet this bad boy. Bam.
Bam. He's throwing around the bam.
Cube it. All right. Put it in the bowl. Sweet onions here.
Oh, by the way, I'm the host of the show. There's no bigger armband than mine. Using Emerald's line and wearing my wristband. Okay.
Green onions. Hawaiian salt.
Even those big pieces of salt like that, that's gonna break down fast enough?
It's gonna break down. When you take a bite and you have some crunch in there, unbelievable. Some chili flakes, gives it some heat. Some furikake.
Some seaweed and toasted sesame seeds and a little dried bonito flake.
A pinch of sugar, soy syrup, reduced down.
Do you make this?
Yes, we do.
So sweet soy, we call
Sweet
it
soy,
when you buy it.
yeah. Once we season it, it's ready to go. A couple stirs, we're snacking.
And then now starting to... There we go. Look at that right there. And that's all the flavor packed into that. That's great.
Thank you.
Mega gangster fresh. Sweet to salt, to a little sour, a little bit of spice. Nothing is overpowering anything else. Dude, you know what the kicker is? Get that little crunch of the sea salt. One of the best ways I've had salmon. You're gonna love this.
Very tender, very moist, bursting with flavor.
This is very, very good poke.
This is kapakahi.
Now, how many different types of poke will you have at a time?
We should have at least 25 plus.
I think we're gonna eat some things that we don't know what they came from. Like limpets, a shellfish the locals call opihi.
Opihi with the ahi.
Scarf down one of those limpets. That's such a big, rich flavor. That is like the premium of all Hawaiian salads.
Yes. Quarters of fried loin. Genuine Hawaiian food.
Everything you've had here has been good?
Yes. Oh, excellent.
Very good.
Yes.
This is phenomenal.
That's what I don't want to eat.
Thank you very much.
The experience has been great. The food is delicious. Congratulations.
Thank you. Nice to hear that from you. Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
One sushi burrito up.
I'm about grab and go. Grab sushi burrito and go hit the beach.
You're gonna get shrimp tempura. You're getting the ahi poke, a really great sauce that's in there as well. It's delicious.
So everything I love in a sushi roll, but now it's in a burrito.
Yeah.
And this is not the ahi that you get at the grocery store. Look at that. Oh,
That's Kauai cod, baby.
brother. All right, so give me the rundown. How does it all go?
We're gonna make our spicy aioli, Japanese pupae mayo,
Sriracha?
chili oil, lemon juice, sashimi pepper, and a little bit of salt.
Then what is this setup?
So that setup is gonna go on top of the tuna to just give it a little bit more kick. A little bit of sashimi pepper, a little bit more sriracha,
Sesame oil and a little more salt
spice aioli on top.
for the Japanese burrito.
Absolutely.
And then we're gonna break out the Sushi Robot 9000.
10,000. It's the new addition. Rice is already in it.
Cooked sushi rice.
1,400 rolls an hour. Lay the nori, perfect every time.
Huh.
Cut our Kauai shrimp tempura, little surimi crab.
Okay.
Fresh ahi tuna, cucumber, the spicy aioli we made earlier, unagi sauce.
When did it become a burrito?
Right now.
It's a seaweed tortilla.
And it's ready to roll.
So what you've made is a gigantic,
Maki roll.
as big as a burrito. Now I understand. Took me a while. I dig it. You get the warm shrimp, you get the cold spicy tuna, you get the rice, which I'll say, one of my big fears of any time I see something being automated, especially something as delicate as sushi, is that rice gets hammered. It gets pressed together too much. I think one of the reasons that you wouldn't find people getting sushi to go is it takes forever. So what you have here, someone can order a burger, someone gets a fish sandwich, and someone can get a sushi burrito, and you can be back on the road in 5 minutes.
Right to the beach.
That's a big deal. Well done.
Your sushi burrito.
I love the freshness of the fish, and the sauce is not too overwhelming, just right amount of spiciness.